God's blessings to everyone. This is a DGHradio.com news and information news update for the British Virgin Islands, and I'm reporter EVH reporting the news for September 18, 2025, covering the latest developments from across the British Virgin Islands. We begin with education and public safety. A bogus online notice claiming schools would close due to bad weather sparked confusion across Tortola and the sister islands. Education officials confirmed that no closure order was issued and classes proceeded as normal. The alert, designed to look official, rode a wave of social media shares before being debunked. Authorities are urging everyone to rely on verified government channels and trusted broadcasters, especially during unsettled weather. Why this matters. Accurate information keeps families calm, classrooms open, and daily life running smoothly. At the House of Assembly, debate continues over compensation adjustments for elected members. Leaders are asking residents for patience while they review how the changes were approved and what the true costs are. That conversation overlaps with a wider fiscal story. An oversight report shows the projected price tag for public service pay reforms was significantly underestimated, creating a major budget gap once benefits and allowances were fully counted. Why this matters: transparent, data-driven budgeting safeguards essential services and strengthens public trust. On justice and youth welfare, lawmakers again flagged the constitutional problem of housing juveniles in the adult prison, even in separate areas. The stated goal is a dedicated therapeutic rehabilitation facility with updated policies, education, and counseling. Why this matters: age-appropriate rehabilitation reduces repeat offending and helps young people re-enter society successfully. Infrastructure headlines today focus on wastewater and sport. Residents in eastern districts are being encouraged to sign up for free connections to the upgraded sewage network, including a new pumping station serving communities like Fat Hogs Bay. Proper connections protect coastal waters and roads and improve public health. Meanwhile, the long-promised recreation center at Diamond Estate remains unfinished after years of funding delays. Officials say a phased plan is ready once resources are secured. Why this matters: clean water systems and safe recreation spaces directly raise quality of life and support youth development. In community and workplace safety, a telecommunications field technician who suffered a serious on-the-job incident in the West End has publicly expressed gratitude to bystanders and colleagues whose quick actions aided his recovery. The episode has renewed calls for enhanced gear, vehicles, and training for crews who work near energized lines. Why this matters: essential workers keep the territory connected. Robust safety standards save lives. Turning to the economy and regulation, a senior minister is urging tighter cooperation among the overseas territories to meet shared goals like financial transparency. Even as local policy maintains access to ownership data for legitimate purposes without opening the door to fishing expeditions. Separately, financial regulators are pressing ahead with an action plan to address issues that place the territory on an international monitoring list, targeting removal within 2 years through stronger oversight, reporting, and legal reforms. Why this matters: sound regulation protects our reputation, attracts quality investment, and keeps our economy resilient. Also, on the economy and consumer protection, residents are being warned, again, about Ponzi and pyramid schemes that promise high, low-risk returns. The advice is simple: slow down, verify licenses, and be skeptical of pressure tactics. Why this matters: safeguarding household savings safeguards the wider economy. Education and national pride overseas. Sprinters Jalil Kroll and Beyoncé de Freitas competed in the 200-meter events at a global meet in Tokyo. Though they did not advance, their performances added to valuable experience for the territory's largest delegation to that competition, which also celebrated a teammates' finals appearance in a field event. Coaches say exposure at this level lifts standards back home and inspires the next generation. Why this matters: sport strengthens health, unity, and our flag on the world stage. Legal system updates. The territory has an acting director of public prosecutions in place, ensuring continuity in case management and courtroom work. In separate United States proceedings, the son of a former premier received a custodial sentence for his role in a cocaine importation conspiracy. The broader legal matters connected to that investigation continue in the U.S. system. Why this matters: consistent leadership in prosecutions underpins justice here. Developments abroad with local links remain of public interest. Higher education governance is also moving ahead, with a new chair and several new members appointed to the H. Lavity Stout Community College Board. Priorities include strategic direction, program expansion, especially vocational pathways, and stronger partnerships with industry. Why this matters: a modern college equips young people and mid-career learners for the jobs the territory needs. Civic calendar and services. Immigration fees will rise on Wednesday, October 1st, across multiple application types. Residents and employers are encouraged to review the updated schedule and plan accordingly. Public safety agencies, faith groups, and community leaders are preparing an anti-crime summit with a focus on firearms and domestic violence. And the community continues to honor the life and legacy of a pioneer of the territory's financial services sector, whose work helps shape the framework that supports today's economy. Why this matters: clear rules, community partnership, and remembrance of service all contribute to a safer, stronger Virgin Islands. Quick thought provokers to carry into your day. How can we verify fast-moving information during unsettled weather without feeding rumor mills? What balance should be struck between fair compensation for leaders and strict fiscal stewardship? Which partnerships, public, private, regional, could finally unlock long-delayed community projects? What design features would best serve a youth rehabilitation center for long-term success? How can schools, families, and clubs use athletics to widen pathways for our youth? Programming reminder: weather updates air at the bottom of each hour. Feature story news at 45 minutes past. United States Virgin Islands news at 6 in the morning, 12 noon, 6 in the evening, and midnight. British Virgin Islands news at 7 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 7 in the evening, and 1 in the morning. Caribbean news at 8 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 8 in the evening, and 2 in the morning. United States and World News at 9 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, 9 in the evening, and 3 in the morning. Historical feature stories at 10 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, 10 in the evening, and 4 in the morning. Democracy now airs at 11 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, 11 in the evening, and 5 in the morning on weekdays, with other insightful content on weekends. Caribbean cultural and Afro-influenced music plays between news segments. These and other issues are of great concern within the islands. What do you think are some good solutions? Let us know your thoughts by texting your comments to 1-315-898-1449. You can also join our WhatsApp group and get the news, weather, and other insightful information delivered right to your smartphone. To join, text JOIN to 1-315-898-1449. Please include your name in the text message. You will receive a call to verify your request. I'm your reporter, EVH, signing off for DGHradio.com. Remember, EVH and DGH. Together, we explain, verify, and highlight as we deliver global headlines. Because on DGHradio.com, the news never sleeps. Ciao.